Well, it's a 6-story unit, Bakari, and it's on North Service Road, just west of Cawthra Road. The fire was in a main floor unit. Now, Mississauga Fire did some fantastic work getting there as quickly as they could, and they were able to stop that fire from spreading to any other units. There is now a scene being cordoned off and protected by Peel Regional Police. There's a death, sadly, involved in this fire, so there'll be an investigation most likely being conducted by the Ontario Fire Marshal's Office, and the police will hold the scene for them, most likely overnight while they do their investigation. And the police will act as a supporting unit to whoever the fire investigators are, whether that's Mississauga Fire or the Ontario Fire Marshal's Office.
And what do we know about the victim thus far, Steve?
Nothing that I can confirm, Phil. I do know that it was a man I'm told that was middle-aged, and that he was not able to get out of the fire. 4 others were able to get out of the fire and suffered some smoke inhalation. Unfortunately, when the fire department were able to get in and locate the man that was inside of that unit, he was vital signs absent and was pronounced deceased. So that part of this investigation now will be conducted by Peel Regional Police. They'll do all of the death notifications, and if in fact there is some sort of criminality, I'm not suggesting that in this case, but just hypothetically speaking in general terms, the fire investigators do the investigation. If they find anything that leads to a criminal investigation or criminal charges, they'll be laid by the police, and then they'll get their expert evidence from the fire investigators.
Yeah, Steve, I was going to ask, is it normal for police to be a part of an investigation like this? Yeah,
they always are a part of the investigation, but they take their lead from the fire investigators, because the fire experts, the fire investigators rather, are the experts. So the police act in a supporting role. They'll hold the scene like this. They'll protect the scene. They'll keep the continuity of the scene for when the fire investigators go in. And again, they will do the death notification. And their forensic teams with the police services are very good at collecting all kinds of different evidence. So they'll work with the fire investigators as well, and they'll seize evidence at the request of the fire investigators, and they'll keep the continuity of that and test it if it needs to be done, and then they'll pass that information on to the fire investigators. But it would be the most likely Ontario Fire Marshal's Office investigators that will be investigating this occurrence, and that's because there was a death involved as a result.
And Steve, did you hear from any residents or any other officials once you got the scene? Yeah,
I did, Phil. We spoke with some residents earlier on. Many of them are in their units now, but they talk about smelling the smoke, and you can still smell the smoke outside here, but I am told that all the residents are back inside of their units. Here's from one of the residents who we spoke with. Let's hear from them, and we'll hear from the fire department as well. Let's hear them both.
The building has been evacuated. We're just doing air monitoring inside to make sure it's safe for some residents to return. We have requested a city bus, so residents are being sheltered in the city bus right now.
The smoke, it started on the 4th floor really thick, and that's when you started choking and that.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Were you scared?
I was more scared for the wife, because she's handicapped.
How did you get her out?
One of the other tenants, our neighbor, she was holding on the rail, and she was slowly walking around because she's half paralyzed.
Oh, jeez. And once you got outside, what'd you see?
Just the fire trucks going in and out, and we saw them bring one person out covered up.
Cause, origin, and circumstances of the fire will be determined by the fire investigators, and the Peel Regional Police will act as a support unit, and they will assist. Back to you guys.
All right, Steve Ryan, thank you very much. Live in Mississauga.